Here are the 8 players competing in tonight's show. One of them could walk away with up to $1 million. The rest will leave with nothing. As round by round, we lose the player voted off as the weakest link.
Okay, here goes the music.
Welcome to a special GSC edition of The Weakest Link. Any of the 8 buffoons in the studio here today could win up to $1 million. They know each other and they've been sizing each other up all afternoon, but if they want to win that money, they're going to have to work as a team. 7 of them will leave with nothing, as round by round we lose the player voted off as the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
Yo, I go by the name of Chris. I'm 19. I work at Chili's, and I get paid $7.25 an hour, and I'm from Ohio.
Hi, my name is Onde. I'm 30 years old. I'm from the Czech Republic, and please send me pants. I peed myself.
What?
I am Alex, I'm 19 years old, I hail from the Republic of Crimea, I'm currently a third year college student, and I'm looking to improve at this game once again.
Hi, I'm Gabriel, I'm from Brazil, I'm 25 years old, and I'm a college student.
Hi, I'm Alexandre, I'm 19 years old, and I don't even know how to fucking read.
Dang.
Hi, I'm Gianni. I'm 23 years old from New Jersey, and I'm a fish head.
My name is K-Tech. I'm from Illinois, and I'm a huge 21 Pilots fan.
Hi everybody, I'm Julian, and I'm 21 years old, and I do YouTube videos, sometimes Twitch streams, and on YouTube I am better known as Julian C 2003.
What a lovely bunch of kooks that we have. Now the rules.
Dang.
In each round, the aim is to answer enough questions correctly to reach our $125,000 target within the time limit. There are 8 of you, so the fastest way to reach that target is to create a chain of 8 correct answers. Get your question wrong, you break the chain and lose all the money in that chain. But if you say the word bank before your question is asked, the money is safe. However, you start a brand new chain from scratch. Remember, team, at the end of the round, only money that has been banked will be taken forward. The first round lasts for 2.5 minutes. The order you were playing in was randomly selected before the show. We will start with the player in the first position. And that's you, Chris. Let's play The Weakest Link.
Christian, you better not spell.
First question is for $1,000. Start the clock. Chris, what is the name of the elderly spinster detective created by Agatha Christie?
Shit, what?
What is the name of the elderly spinster detective created by Agatha Christie?
Sherlock Holmes.
Miss Marple, Andy, what bee is a name given to material that can rot away after use?
Bitch.
Biodegradable. Alex, what is the name of the acrobatic style of solo dancing often associated with hip-hop music?
Breakdancing?
Correct. Gabriel, parquet flooring is usually made from tiles of what?
Pass.
Wood. Alexandre, what religion is based on the teachings of the Enlightened One?
Hinduism?
Buddhism. Gianni, in the 2000 film Meet the Parents, what actor played the potential father-in-law?
Will Ferrell.
Robert De Niro. K-Tech, what color is the spice turmeric?
Pass.
Yellow. Julian, Attorney General John Mitchell and Presidential aide John Ehrlichman went to jail for their part in what political scandal?
Pass.
Watergate. Chris, according to the proverb, an apple a day keeps the what away?
Doctor away.
Correct. Andy, what islands, now part of the United States, did Captain James Cook first reach in 1778?
Panama.
Hawaii. Alex, what 1986 film starring Matthew Broderick followed a day in the life of a rebellious truant?
Pass.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Gabriel, what U is a scanning technique used in the examination of a fetus during pregnancy?
Pass.
Ultrasound. Alexandre, what rock band had top 10 hits with Paradise City and Sweet Child O' Mine?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Guns N' Roses. Gianni, in what organ of the human body would you find the myocardium?
The brain.
The heart. K-Tech, what was the name of the television character that was the Bionic Woman?
I don't know.
Time is up. The correct answer was Jamie Summers.
I should have gotten that Guns. I knew it was Guns N' Roses. I got the wrong band. Fucking hell.
And in that round, team, out of a potential $125,000, you banked a dismal, disappointing, disastrous $2,000.
It's better than nothing.
That's just depressing.
Hey, that's better than
I just
nothing.
got here.
Know your faces.
That money,
Hi, Jamal.
that money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Whose
Thank God.
education was a very sorry waste of time. Whose elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Wow.
One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
In this round, Andy somehow survived.
Okay.
Without crapping his pants.
Andy just being your first target. When he was just sitting there.
I'm gonna write this one down just for shiggles.
Alright. Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris, who did you vote for?
Alright.
Oh, that's me. Apology on this, K-Tech.
Andy.
Julian.
We keep going.
I don't say anything.
Alex.
Andy.
Gabriel.
Andy.
Then Alexander.
Gabriel.
Gianni.
Alexandre.
K-Tech.
Alex.
And Julian.
Well, I voted for Chris because he wasted a.
Okay, well, there was, no
Figure it out.
there was no explanation. That's what I'm here for. Seems to me that you guys are doing as disastrous as I assumed you guys have been. Alex, why Andy?
Why, Andy? Well, he got both of his questions wrong. That's one. And two, he considered Panama a part of the United States.
I'm European.
What?
K-Tech.
I'm European too, and until I knew that Panama was an independent state.
K-Tech, remind us what you do?
I'm an IT student.
IT student.
And I'm a computer expert, you know.
So what did Alex do to tick off your IT-ness?
Well, he well, I think there's one clear answer, and that I don't think he uses Windows.
Wow.
K-Tech,
Wow.
you do realize that your mind is behind a window as we speak.
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on, get the
And your
file.
IQ is slowly booting up from Hooked on Phonics.
No! Oh, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Come on, bro. Lock
Either
it.
this is the weakest link or this is a nice little roasting session.
Get
Both
up.
probably.
This is the weakest link, not the greatest roast.
Brother, get up.
You are the greatest roast.
The greatest.
Chris.
Hmm?
Remind us what you do.
Oh no.
I work at Chili's, honestly, yeah. I get paid
restaurant.
You're gonna get cooked.
I get paid $7.25 an hour on God, bro.
Oh no. Let's do it, please. Don't do
Are
this
you
to
gonna
him.
end up burned as bad as a chili?
Oh!
Jesus, honestly, probably.
Why K-Tech?
My dog you're talking about.
Honestly, I didn't know who to pick. I just kind of just looked around, was like, screw it, and just. I
Interesting.
don't know. There's nothing personal about it. I just didn't know who to pick. I just randomly picked K-Tech. I ain't go for it.
So, those are your statistics, guys. And as it stands, there's a tie as a weakest link between Alexandre and Gianni. Andy did bank $1,000. And Andy, it's votes that count. Andy, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
You almost clicked Allie.
Yo.
I didn't seen a tie on the weakest link before.
This feels way too real.
7 people remain, but only one of them will be voted off next. Find out who when we return to the weakest link.
Whoa.
I'm gonna have to really improve if I want to make it.
Welcome back to the weakest link. Round 2, team, and so far out of a potential $125,000, you've banked a disappointing $2,000. There are 7 of you left. We're taking another 10 seconds off of your time. We're going to start with the strongest link from the last round, and funny enough, that's Chris.
Christian, what are you wearing?
Let's play.
Oh my,
weakest link.
totally not expected. I'm
Pick
kidding.
this off. This is getting hot. Go front. Let's do it.
Start the clock. Chris, what C are small toasted or fried pieces of bread used to garnish soups or salads?
Croutons.
Correct. Alex, what famous bell was heard chiming in London for the first time in 1859?
The Big Ben.
Correct. Gabriel, what P is
Thank.
the area of the eye that adjusts its size in response to different levels of brightness?
Pupil.
Correct. Alexandre, in the nursery rhyme,
Bank.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled what?
Peppers.
Correct. Gianni, is the decathlon an Olympic event?
Yes.
Correct. K-Tech, how many
Hey.
millimeters are in 1 centimeter?
2.
10. Julian, what F is a strategy used in the United States Senate to delay or prevent voting on proposed legislation?
Pass.
Filibuster. Chris, by what professional name was the legend Julius Marx better known?
Pass.
Groucho Marx. Alex, what table salt company features an image of a girl with an umbrella on its package?
S.
Morton. Gabriel, on television's Frasier, what actress plays physical therapist Daphne Moon?
Pass.
Jane Leaves. Alexandre, named for its creator, what M is a type of bed that folds up inside a wall or closet?
Master bed.
Murphy. Gianni, what slang term for a vacation illness comes from the name of a famous 16th century Aztec emperor?
Pass.
Montezuma's Revenge. K-Tech, what board game features black and white discs and is named for a Shakespearean character?
Yahtzee.
Othello. Julian, what H is a condition caused by an abnormally low concentration of glucose in the blood? Hypoglycemia. Chris, in the comedy Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler gets into a fistfight with what game show host?
Bob Barker.
Correct. Alex.
Thank.
In Egyptian mythology, what bird was burned up only to rise again from the ashes? Time is
The
up.
Phoenix.
That is the correct
Hey!
answer, but you are out of time.
Hey!
Oh boy.
Did way better than the last one.
A tad better. You managed $6,000, but I need to remind you, Ging, that you had a chain of 6 correct answers in a row. Which means potentially, you could have had $50,000.
Ooh.
But Bank decided to take over, and more passing than Nels did on a bag of hot Cheetos.
Damn.
Oh my god!
That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Whose talents are better suited for silent film? Who's in need of mental floss? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
And Nels is deafened too. Jesus Christ.
This round, a vigil was formed on Andy's podium, while Chris's Chipotle has got into his butt.
The fact Cat is keeping a straight face while saying this. It scares me.
He's really no, it shows a lot because he's really keeping that Anne Robinson energy inside. He barely cracks a laugh.
And so
It's
wait,
perfect.
one more.
It's not perfect. It scares me.
Oh, that's it. That is it.
Yo.
Yo, Jamal, it scares me.
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris?
Hmm?
Who did you vote for?
K-Tech.
Alex.
Exactly.
Gabriel.
Julian.
Alexander.
Julian.
Gianni.
K-Tech.
K-Tech.
Julian.
Julian.
Alexandre.
We have a tie team.
Ooh.
K-Tech and Julian. 3 votes each. Gabriel.
Spooky.
You
Yeah.
seem to be a regular amongst GSC peeps here. Why Julian?
Because actually because he was one of the two that got the most questions wrong. As far as I remember, both K-Tech and Julian got all of their questions wrong, while I bombed most of my questions, I got one question right. So yeah,
Interesting.
that's why I voted Julian as the weakest link.
Interesting. Alexander, you're a student, and remind us what else you do.
I create music and I also do pixel art. I'm also working on a few projects that I barely have any time to finish because life is getting in the way.
Could it also be the fact that you're preventing your team from banking money getting in the way as well?
No, I can reassure you that's not the reason, sir.
Right, why Julian?
I feel like Julian has done nothing but getting the answers wrong, and he's done nothing but that. I didn't hear him bank any money, and I'm afraid that just makes me think he's the weakest link.
Right. Well, statistically, K-Tech and Julian are the worst players, and when the vote is tied, the strongest link gets to cast the deciding vote, and the strongest link that round was Chris. So Chris, you initially voted for K-Tech. Now, you voted for him last round. Why this round as well?
Unlike last round where I just didn't know who to really vote for, it was like tied between either K-Tech and Julian. I just figured K-Tech, you were screwing up some of those questions right there. I just was like, eh.
So, you have a decision as the strongest link. You have voted for K-Tech. Now, you could keep your vote, or you could change your mind and get rid of Julian. Who do you wish to get rid of?
I'm gonna leave it on the coin flip. Hold on for 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
You're kidding me.
You are taking more time than the team
what?
has to bank money.
He's pulling me from the golden balls.
Alright then. Julian.
And a sick-twisted change of fate, Chris is changing his vote. Julian, the tides have turned, and your survival ends now with 3 votes. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It's okay though, I'm glad I survived one round.
I guess those eggs hatched early, didn't they?
That's why you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I'm surprised I made it this
I don't even
far.
know how I was the strongest. Like, Jesus Christ.
I honestly don't even know why I would receive a vote.
2 down, 6 to go. One of them will be voted off next. Find out who when we return to the weakest link. Welcome back to the weakest link, and so far, team, after 2 rounds, you have only managed to bank $9,000 when you could have had $250,000. 6 of you remain. We take another 10 seconds off the clock. We start with the strongest link from the last round, and once again, that is Chris. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Chris, the gallbladder is connected by the hepatic ducts of what organ?
Christ, pass.
Liver. Alex, what S is the capital of California?
Sacramento.
Correct. Gabriel, in what film starring Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis do two women go on the run after shooting an assailant?
Pass.
Thelma and Louise. Alexandre, if an elderly couple have a son and a daughter, each of whom have 3 children, how many grandchildren do they have?
2.
6. Gianni, what actress starred in the films Hannah and Her Sisters and Crimes and Misdemeanors?
Pass.
Mia Farrow. K-Tech, in which year did Warner Brothers introduce talking motion pictures, 1926 or 1942?
1926.
Correct. Chris, what M
Thanks.
is a cosmetic treatment for the fingernails?
Repeat the question.
What M is a cosmetic treatment for the fingernails?
Manicure.
Correct. Alex, in the fable Who Raced the Tortoise and Lost?
The hair.
Correct. Gabriel, what is the name of Charlie Brown's
Thanks.
dog in the Peanuts comic strips?
Snoopy.
Correct. Alexandre, if there are 32 chocolates in a box and you eat a quarter of them, how many are left?
8.
24. Gianni, what H is a nocturnal mammal with the ability to roll up into a spiny ball?
Porcupine.
Hedgehog. K-Tech, what measure of a car's power was based on the estimation of how much a horse could pull?
Horsepower.
Correct. Chris, who co-stars with
Bang.
Michelle Pfeiffer in the thriller What Lies Beneath?
Pass.
Harrison Ford. Alex, what name is given to the scientific study of language?
Linguistics.
Correct. Gabriel, Jackie, Tito, and Jermaine were members of what family band?
Pass.
The Jacksons. Alexandre, Stilton, and Gruyere are both types. Time is up. I cannot complete the question.
I wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Well, team, you're just nothing but disappointment at this rate. Out of a possible
I'm disappointed.
$125,000 you banked a disastrous, so monumous $4,500.
I'm disappointed in myself, to be honest with you.
That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Is there a village that needs its idiot back?
Oh!
Who's the
Dang.
alien from the planet Incompetence?
Oh.
One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
Oh my god.
When it came to the hedgehog question, whoever got that wrong, you just made me learn how to silently scream. Thank you.
Should we jump from backstage after the show's over?
Later.
I'll call security.
In this round, and this
I'd love to see you try.
I
this
hope to see
round,
you
security
try.
has been called to escort somebody out.
Nah. Nope. I took him out.
I already have my vote.
There's only one way down. Okay.
Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris?
Oh, Gabriel.
Alex?
Johnny.
Gabriel?
Gianni.
Alexander?
K-Tech.
Gianni?
Gabriel.
And K-Tech.
Wait.
Once again, we have a tie team between Gabriel and Gianni, 2 votes each. K-Tech,
Yes.
how did you feel your performance was that round?
Much better than the previous 2 rounds. I did a perfect score on it, and I'm feeling more confident.
Why, Chris?
The reason I picked Chris is he was slumping over his questions, and I just felt like he wasn't taking his time. He was just guessing out of thin blue, and I think
Right,
he could have done better.
right. Gianni, why Gabriel?
No, I think missed one of those questions, and one of them I think he probably could have banked for something, or
Right.
didn't need to bank. One of them.
Okay. Well, when the vote is tied, team, as you guys know, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And that last round, the strongest link was Alex.
Woo!
Now, Alex, you voted for Gianni, so you have a choice. You could keep your vote, or if you want, you can change it to Gabriel.
You know what? When this round ended, I had the 50-50 split between Alexandra and Gianni, and see how Alexandra is not up for elimination right now. I'm gonna have to stick with Johnny.
Right. Gianni, the fish head from New Jersey. It's time to go swim with the fishes. With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Dang. Familiar faces.
I am so lucky I'm still here.
For now.
Ah, fuck me.
Round 4, team. So far, you've banked a total of $13,500, when by now you could have had $375,000. 5 of you left. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with strongest link from the last round, and that is you, Alex. Let's play.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back.
Start the clock. Alex, in the children's nursery rhyme, what bridge is falling down?
Pass.
London Bridge. Gabriel, what film alien wanted to phone home in 1982?
E.T.
Correct. Alexander, in the novel
Bang.
Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, what character threw the tea party?
The Mad Hatter.
Correct. K-Tech, what Y is a type of singing usually associated with alpine dwellers?
Pass.
Yodeling. Chris, open weave stockings
Bang.
are commonly known as what?
Wait, repeat that.
Open weave
Oh.
stockings are commonly known as what?
The pantyhose.
Fishnets. Alex, what author wrote the 1937 novel The Hobbit?
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Correct. Gabriel, in what Greek city would you find the world-famous Acropolis?
Athens.
Correct. Alexander, a
Bang.
piano quartet is written for how many instruments?
4.
5. K-Tech, how is actress Bridget Fonda related to actor Peter Fonda?
Father?
She is his daughter.
Oh.
Chris, the French delicacy escargot is what type of dish?
Snails.
Correct. Alex, who played the role of Sybil Sheridan in the 1990 sitcom Sybil?
Pass.
Sybil Shepherd. Gabriel, in what country was Christian Dior born?
To repeat the question?
In what country was Christian Dior born?
Norway?
France. Alexander, what New York socialites designer Jean Liebel featured a swan as an emblem?
Pass.
Gloria Vanderbilt. K-Tech, what comic duo did Michael McKean and David L. Lander play on Laverne and Shirley? Time is up. The correct answer is Lenny and Squiggy.
Lenny and Squiggy. I should have known that because my mother grew up with that show.
Well,
Just didn't say it in time. Jeez.
another disappointing performance. Only $3,500 has been banked. Whose traffic light is permanently stuck on red?
Oh, that's me,
Who's-
definitely.
Who's one shrimp short of a bobby? Who is as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
Quick question: could one vote for themselves? By the way.
Nope.
Damn, never mind.
Canine
5
tried it,
players
failed.
remain, but only one of them will be voted off next. Find out who when we return to the weakest link. Welcome back to The Weakest Link. Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris.
Alex.
Alex.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
K-Tech.
Alexander.
Gabriel.
K-Tech.
Alex.
Alex. For somebody who didn't know London Bridge was falling, I'm starting to think that your IQ is dropping quicker than Gabriel's is.
Nope, I just grew up in Eastern Europe. I did not have these kinds of nursery rhymes read to me while growing up.
Why, Gabriel?
Well, you know, this has been a pretty ugly round for me, and I just had to get someone out with the same result as me.
Right. Chris, why Alex?
Same reason. Anyone who just doesn't know that London Bridge is falling down is just like, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, just.
Could it also be the fact that your pay rate is falling at Chili's as we speak?
Yeah, my manager done docked me about $7.23 an hour. It should suck.
Right. Well, statistically, K-Tech was the worst player. And shockingly, Gabriel was the strongest link. But it is votes that count. Gabriel, with 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Stop it. There was a tie between... Oh, what?
Well, 3rd on my debut, 5th on my second game. Well, what can you do?
Round 5. Out of a possible $500,000, you banked only $17,000. You guys got rid of the strongest link. Which really shows how you guys are doing as a team within itself. We're taking another 10 seconds off of your time. We'll start with the person who is the second strongest link. And that's Alexander. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Alexander, how many points are there in the Star of David?
6.
Correct. K-Tech. What famous singer did the U.S. House Committee on Crime subpoena in 1972 for alleged mafia connections?
Jim... Pass.
Frank Sinatra. Chris. Which of the Wright brothers made the first successful powered flight?
The first one.
Orville. Alex, what name is given to the pressure with which the air naturally presses down on Earth?
The atmospheric pressure.
Correct. Alexander, according to the saying, on which cloud are you sitting if you are happy?
9.
Correct. K-Tech. The Bloody Mary cocktail is made from tomato juice and what alcoholic spirit?
Cherry?
Vodka. Chris, in medieval times, what was the name for a soldier who specialized in using a bow and arrow?
Archer.
Correct. Alex, whose detective stories with a horse racing background include Risk and Hot Money?
Pass.
Dick Francis. Alexander, in what century was Austrian psychiatrist Sigmund Freud born?
87.
19th century. K-Tech, the coyote is native to which continent?
United States.
I'll accept. Chris, what D is the name given to a composition for 2 instrumentalists?
Repeat that.
What D is the name given to a composition for 2 instrumentalists?
Pass.
Duet. Alex, what Italian fashion house uses the head of the Gorgon Medusa as its trademark?
Pass.
Time is up. The correct answer was Versace. Well, if there was a sport for banking the least amount of money and being the most disappointing team in Weakest Link history, you guys would have earned it by now. Because out of a possible $125,000, you've banked a disappointing, pathetic $1,000. That money will go to the next round, but one of you will not. If ignorance is bliss, who has landed in heaven? Whose brain is dead, but their body doesn't know it? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
You sure I can't vote for myself?
In this round, I've ordered pizza for everybody. Enjoy.
Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris.
K-Tech.
Alex.
K-Tech.
Alexander.
K-Tech.
K-Tech.
Please.
Alex, why K-Tech? What did he do to piss you off?
I really didn't know who to vote for again. I just went for the person who blew the most money.
Right. Alexander, why K-Tech?
I feel like it's for the same reason. We had money in the bank, and suddenly we just lost it all, and it was just that moment where it just all went down.
Right. K-Tech, the team has decided that you are not as valuable as you make yourself out to be. With 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye!
I know it could have been a better round, but effectively I fumbled on most of the rounds, and you know what, I'm just hoping maybe next time that this happens, I'm better than ever.
Round 7. So far, out of a potential $625,000, you have banked $18,000. 3 of you left. We're taking another 10 seconds off of your time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That is you, Alexander.
Oh, God.
Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Alexander, what name is given to an 8-sided polygon?
Octagon.
Correct. Chris, what E is the removal of fertile topsoil from a region by heavy rain and wind?
Debris.
Erosion. Alex, Gouda and Reclade are both types of what sea?
Could you repeat that, please?
Gouda and Reclade are both types of what sea?
Pass.
Cheese. Alexander, who played the young FBI agent Clarice Starling in the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs?
Don't know, sorry.
Jodie Foster. Chris, what was the nickname of President Dwight Eisenhower?
Pass.
Ike. Alex, in what winter sport do competitors slide down a twisting ice-covered course while lying flat on a runner sled-like vehicle?
Curling?
Luge. Alexander, what
No.
actress and award-winning singer starred as Cece Bloom in the 1988 film Beaches?
Pass.
Bette Midler. Chris, what B is the name of the Commonwealth country made up of approximately 700 Atlantic islands?
Pass.
Bahamas. Alex, when playing standard chess, does the white queen or the white king start on the white square?
White queen.
Correct. Alexander, what European island city built on an extensive framework of canals is also known as the Queen of the Adriatic?
Italy.
Venice. Chris, what does ATM stand for? Time is up. Correct answer to that question was automated teller machine.
Damn.
And in that round, team, you've banked just $2,000. Now, in round 7, you have a chance to double what you bank, which means at stake, $250,000 is on the line. The question is, which one of you is the least likely to help you raise your bank balance? It is time to vote off the weakest link.
In this round, hi Nels.
I am honestly shaking so much. I'm happy I made it this far. That's all I can say.
2 of these
I'm
3
surprised
players
I got
will move
this
on
far,
to the final
Jesus.
round. One of them will take that walk of shame, find out who when we return to the weakest link.
Well, hi.
We're doing it live.
Welcome back to the weakest link. Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris.
Alex.
Alex.
Chris.
Alexander.
Chris.
Understandable. Yeah.
Alexander, why Chris?
Chris, no offense, mate, but you said if you wanted to vote for yourself, I feel like weakest links vibes are just coming from you. Not only that, but you did kind of hold the team down in this round.
Alex,
Yeah, I go for
may I ask why you
That's
voted for
almost like-
Chris?
And I just had to vote for him to keep the Alex Squared project alive.
Right. Well, statistically in that round, Chris, you are the worst player. And during the break, you said you call yourself the Ryan Reynolds of the group. And well, Deadpool, time to take your idiotic walk of shame. With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Peace.
I feel like deja vu's coming.
Deja vu.
Alex, do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Right. Round 7. Alex and Alexander, so far you've banked $20,000 when by now you could have had $750,000. Just the 2 of you left, and this time you will have just 90 seconds. But whatever you bank in this round will be doubled and added to your previous round totals to make up your grand prize fund. So at stake, there is $250,000 on the line. We start with the strongest link from the last round, and that is you, Alexander. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Alexander, does Morocco still have a royal family?
Yes.
Correct. Alex, which pocket-sized wind instrument is played by sliding it from side to side across your mouth while blowing?
Harmonica.
Correct. Alexander, Aikido, Taekwondo, and Karate are known as what arts?
Marshall.
Correct. Alex, what was the surname of the American black militant leader known as Malcolm X?
Yes.
Little. Alexander, what C means to create an exact copy of a cell?
Pass.
Clown. Alex, Ray Kroc was founder and chairman of the board for what enormous restaurant chain?
Repeat that.
Ray Kroc was founder and chairman of the board for what enormous restaurant chain?
Yes.
McDonald's. Alexander, Mia Farrow appeared on the very first cover of what U.S. periodical launched by Time magazine?
Pass.
People. Alex, what 2-letter abbreviation for a medical prescription is short for the Latin word meaning recipe?
Pass.
RX. Alexander, the name of what kind of thin pasta shape is derived from the Italian word for worms?
Pass.
Vermicelli. Alex, what H are chemicals that regulate body functions such as metabolism, growth, and sexual
Hormones.
development? Correct. Alexander, in the popular television series Quincy, what was Quincy's profession? Time is
Pass.
up. The correct answer was medical examiner. Well, team, in that round, you banked $3,500. We will double that and add it to the banks from the previous rounds, which means grand total money today is $27,000.
It's better than nothing.
But of course, only one of you gets to take that money home. Now you will face off against each other head to head. I will ask alternate questions best of 5. Whoever answers the most number of questions correctly wins. It's as simple as that. If there is a tie after 5 questions, we will go into sudden death until we have a winner. So Alex and Alexander, for $27,000, let's play The Weakest Link. Alexander, as the strongest link from that last round, you have a choice. Who goes first?
I'll go second, please.
Alex, by what name is the comic actor Edward Regan Murphy better known?
Eddie Murphy.
That is the correct answer. Alexander, what are the first 2 words of the Lord's Prayer?
Pass.
Correct answer is Our Father. Alex, what famous musical contains the song I Whistle a Happy Tune?
Just gonna take a complete stab at the dark. The Sound of Music.
The correct answer is The King and I. Alexander, what Australian aquatic mammal has a tail like a beaver and a bill like a duck?
Platypus.
That is the correct answer. Alex, if you plant 6 rows of 9 plants, how many plants would you have in total?
54.
That is the correct answer. Alexander, what is the name of the hollow plastic hoop used for spinning around the body that is named after a Hawaiian dance?
Hula.
That is the correct answer. After 3 questions, your scores are tied. Alex, in what U.S. television comedy series does the main character Herman have a bolt through his neck?
Pass.
The correct answer is The Munsters. Alexander, the song Memory comes from which Andrew Lloyd Webber musical?
Greatest Showman.
The correct answer is Cats. Alex, what E is a silvery alpine flower that gives its name to a song in The Sound of Music?
Repeat that.
What E is a silvery alpine flower that gives its name to a song in The Sound of Music?
Otherwise.
That is the correct answer. Alexander, you need to answer this question correctly, or Alex is won. In flowering plants, what P is the transfer of pollen grains from stamens to stigmas?
GG, Alex. Photosynthesis.
The correct answer is pollination. That means, Alex, you are today's strongest link, and you go away with $27,000. Alexander, you will just go away. Join us next time on The Weakest Link. Goodbye.
Never felt so disappointed in my entire life.
He has risen, baby girl.